Okay, hello YouTube and social media world. Welcome to our episode of Let's Chat, ladies. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Yes, and I am Mo. I'm V.
I'm Nikki.
Okay, so Mickey is going to lead this week's discussions.
Okay, so the first topic for tonight would be the surviving R. Kelly. Um, I don't know if you all watched that this week. They've been showing episodes starting with yesterday, leading up until Saturday. So the episodes are about 6 episodes if you want to catch up on it. But basically, we all know the rumors that's been going on about R. Kelly and him exploiting young girls for sexual, I guess, benefits, gratification, right, for himself, his own needs. But so we want to know what you all think about it. We have our opinions on it as well. So V, you want to tell us what you think about it?
Well, I mean, I honestly feel that he's just a child molester. Always have been. I mean, yes, he was molested when he was younger, so that's probably why he does it as well. But you have to, right from wrong, and you have to learn when to stop the cycle. I mean, you know how it made you feel. If you didn't feel good about it, obviously it had to be an older woman for him to want to mess with younger women. And I mean, I just feel that he should have got some counseling, right? Serious counseling for what was going on, what he had experienced, and maybe that would have helped him, and he wouldn't be in the situation that he's in now.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too, because that's what I was thinking as you was speaking, that he never got in counseling.
Right.
So he needed to have obtained some type of counseling.
Right.
And before even watching the episode, I immediately just knew. I was like, he had to have been molested as a child because um, molesters. I believe, in my opinion, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but molesters were once victims.
Right.
And so it's learned behavior in a lot of instances.
And and then like the psychiatrist did say on the show, they look at the molester was in a position of power, and they want that power, so that's why they become the molester if they don't seek help, if they don't get help when it did happen to them.
Yeah, but what I didn't know, what we all didn't know, he wasn't just, it wasn't just molestation.
Well, yeah.
It was abuse.
Right.
With some women, physical abuse as well.
Right.
Because one of the girls that were in the documentary, she actually, explained how he was physically abusive to her as well, and mentally too. And he had people following her. She had to get permission. Even his wife had to get permission to leave the room and to ask to eat, to use the restroom. Really? It was just too much.
And watching it, I was just like, how could you let someone control you that much? But it like his wife was saying, his ex-wife, she was just saying that she was always trying to get him back to the man that she fell in love with. So I don't know if that's the headspace that women are in who are victim of abuse and controlling, and how he had that much control over his ex-wife.
Yeah, but it was everyone that worked for him. Apparently.
Right. Yeah, because the dancers, the singers, they couldn't converse with each other.
Right.
That is crazy.
And then
to let somebody have that much power.
Right. And then some of them were even forced with some of the women the girls that he was with. If they were like 16 or 17, he forced them to have sexual interactions with the younger girls that they were with. Made them have oral sex together and, things of that nature. It's just sickening.
Yeah. But that just goes back to a post that you were telling me about earlier, to where a lot of women don't know how to say no.
No, that's
Even
right.
when they don't feel comfortable with the situation, they
Right.
allow things to happen
Mhm.
because they don't want to touch anyone the wrong way or move anyone the wrong way, and they were fearful that it would ruin their opportunity
Right. Yeah.
to get what they wanted out of the situation.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it was a post that I read on Twitter. I wish you had reminded me that you were gonna bring that up because I don't know where my phone is. But it was a post that I read on Twitter that said something about. I'm gonna have to go get my phone because I just hold on. Y'all go on and finish. Let me grab this phone
Yeah, well,
real
while
quick.
she's getting her phone, we'll continue to discuss
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I just feel like, it's nothing new. Everyone is acting like this is so shocking and new. I mean, yeah, the details of everything is new, but I mean, it's not shocking because it's been put out there years ago, and everyone ignored it.
Yeah.
Everyone acted like it didn't happen. They was just trying to frame him, but everyone is not going to say the same thing.
Right.
And everyone is not always out just for money. A lot of, just like Sparkle, she gave up her career because her family cast her out because of her introducing her niece to him and what had happened, and they felt like her family, that she was tarnishing the family's legacy or the family's name. And they cast her out of the family at that point because, she was upset and she came out about what R. Kelly had done to her niece. And her niece was the one that was in the videotapes that he urinated on.
Okay, so the post was this young girl. She said, this young lady. She said, I remember being a teenager and not knowing how to tell boys no. That's the part of rape culture, not empowering girls with the ability to say no. So that brings me to the idea, who is encouraging or suggesting that it's not okay to say no to boys? I mean, but then, who have, I don't have a daughter, but I have nieces. And so it kind of alerted us to where we really do need to sit down and have a talk with our girls and make sure they know that it's okay to say no. Even if you like a little boy, just because you like a little boy, you like a guy, it's still okay to say no. If you're not ready to go there and you don't want to go there, or there's some things that you want to do, but some things you don't. It's okay to say, well, yes, I want to do this, but no, I'm not doing that. Or no, I'm not ready. I don't want to do this. And be okay with if he,
chooses to not talk to you anymore.
Right. Or if he gets upset, so what? This is your body.
Right.
And then it also brought up the alerted us that we need to talk to our young. Well, I have talked, to my boys and told them, if a girl says no, that means no.
Right.
But we really need to go into more details.
Role playing.
Right, role playing with them, and because one guy kind of brought up, he said, well, a lot of girls was commenting on a thread and was saying that a lot of times they wanted to say no, but didn't. They went along with it. So a guy brought up, well, how is he in the wrong if she never says no, but she's not consenting? So he's trying to say, well, if she didn't say no, he assumes that she's consenting, right? So with that being said, you can pretty much tell. Well,
You can't tell.
yeah, you can't.
It's hard to tell that. People can't pick up on body language. People can't read your mind. So it's
Right.
best when you
To
don't
open your
feel
mouth.
comfortable to open your mouth, not be afraid to say no.
Right.
Right. Well, what I was saying, if to piggyback on what the little young man was saying, well, if she doesn't say no, because the girls are saying, well, because they did not say no, but they didn't want to do it, they felt violated. They felt like they were violated because they went there and didn't want to. So his comments was, well, how is he in the wrong? Because they didn't verbally state that they didn't want to go there, but they did.
He's not in the wrong.
He's not in the wrong.
He's not in the wrong because they knew where they were going there. They knew what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once you, like if you start kissing and stuff, you know, most people know what that's going to lead to. You know, what that can lead to.
Mm-hmm.
So if the woman, the female, voices the no, then
Oh, you definitely.
he's no longer,
It's no longer
it's
consent.
no longer on her.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
it's
if
not
she
consent.
doesn't, it's not on him.
Right.
It's on her. She has to live with that guilt herself.
Right,
She validated herself
right.
for not
Right.
saying no.
Right, but if it's an underage child,
Yeah.
Oh,
that is child molestation.
Right, right.
Period, point blank, and
If you have to
end.
manipulate the person
Or
talk
convince.
them,
That's why I had to go back
right.
to it because I couldn't
Yeah.
remember what.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is what one of the people responded. If you have to convince someone to have sex with you, or
Right.
whatever the sexual encounter is,
Mhm.
Or bribe them.
right?
Mhm.
Then you
Right.
know because your partner should be as enthusiastic about it
Mhm.
as you are.
Right.
If you. That's what I'm saying. You can kind of tell if you gotta convince her, then that's a no. Just
Right.
no. It's no.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the part I need to have a role play with my boys, with my sons. She may not say no, but you shouldn't have to convincing.
Right.
Right.
Okay? Because that's
when
that's
she's ready, she's ready.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Ready. Okay.
also, you do have some fast underage children or girls that love to be with older men. And they will entice that man and make him feel like she wants him and is ready. But she's still underage. And that's still a no-no.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, if she is, if you are an adult, 17 or older, and she is a young child, I would say, what age I think? If you're 17 or older, she's like, what, 13 or 14 and under?
If she's under 17,
Right, yeah, so if she's under 17, and, even if she's acting like she's ready and still trying to get with you, that's just underage, too young to be having sex or being sexually active or sexting or any of that stuff with them, and especially if you're 21 and over and messing with someone.
If you 21, you don't need if
Be
teen
in a high
is
school.
if teen is in the age.
What about 19?
19. If it's 18, she should be off limits.
Well,
just
she could
saying.
be 18 and he's 19.
Right.
So
But
that's
that's
still,
not say if you're 21.
yeah,
No,
if you're 21.
You're
right.
21 and they got teen in their age.
Right,
Mm-mm. As
Exactly.
a teenager.
right.
Mhm.
She just graduated from high school,
Well,
in
what if she's
college or
19?
whatever.
That's just 2
She a
years younger.
teenager.
But she's still an adult.
So
after
she a
18.
teenager. With my daughter,
I'm looking at
teenager.
very, very young underage.
Right.
To where you're
They
just
probably
too
don't have a
young
good
to even,
Right.
be having sex, to even have a boyfriend. I'm looking at that age group. 16 under for me.
And
or,
I just
or 15 and under.
and-
That's just way too young.
that's just way too young. Those are babies.
Right.
And I just look at all of those girls that he had encounters with, and I'm like, where are their mothers?
Right.
Like,
Fathers
I mean,
too.
not and like I said, I'm not trying to put the
But
blame
the
on
thing
anyone,
about
but
it is, okay, go ahead.
but my 15-year-old and 16-year-old wouldn't just be traveling. Like he's some girl he flew to Chicago and
Right.
17.
Right.
said she was 17,
Right,
but
17,
still,
yes.
Yeah.
unless she ran away and said she just not gonna live with me no more, then that's okay.
The thing
Right.
about it is, you can't really say that either because Sparkle's niece,
Mhm.
parents, they were together. She was in a 2-parent household, and they were supposed to be involved, but they trusted him. That's that disguise.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know, they trusted this man, and they
Mhm.
trusted obviously their sister. She did pick up on what he had going on, obviously, but she knew how she was raised, she wouldn't have trusted any man with her niece.
Right.
So when she came and found her niece there to the studio alone without her parents, she was very upset.
Right.
So her parents, I don't know why they trusted him. What he said to them, to
They
get
probably
them.
felt like because he's in the limelight that he wouldn't do nothing.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Is
Like,
that
I
who
could
it
definitely
is?
feel like that to him too.
Right,
Like, you know, it
right.
was allegations for him too. So.
Right, yeah. Some people just too trusting. You just can't let your children. I mean, you just gonna you gave them to the wolves.
Right, right.
Just like people let their
You sold
children
them
go
out.
spend the night over the coaches' homes and all.
Right.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm
Because,
sorry.
You know, I have experienced child molestation myself, so I know ain't no way I'm gonna let my kids, you know, go spend the night over somebody's house that's not even family members for number one.
Right.
And some family members you have to, you know,
See, R. Kelly
You
got
know,
molested by his family members.
right, exactly. I mean, his brothers did as well. I mean, you know, some family members you can't even trust. So, I mean, I just don't do all that, spend the night out, you know. No, it's just, it's just a touchy situation.
It is very touchy. So chime in to tell us what you all think about this situation with R. Kelly and the survivors. The next topic that we're going to discuss would be, well, we were discussing the roles you should play, a woman should play in the home, and the roles a man should play. Should a man help with cleaning and keeping the house clean, in the house?
Cooking,
things of that nature.
Well,
So Monica's gonna
I
start
can
off
go first with that one.
She can't wait.
Okay, so I feel like, you know, a lot of people have the traditional views that the woman, you know, you're a woman, so it's the woman's job to keep the house clean, and the man bring home the bacon. So the woman do all the cooking and the cleaning and tending to the children and the laundry and just taking care of the house, and he just go to work. That's it. That was me in the early years of my marriage.
It's caveman days.
That's okay. Now, well, hold on. Let me take it back. I'm okay with that if I feel like that's okay if the woman doesn't work.
Right.
If she's the homemaker, and he goes to work. But I feel like even if she doesn't work, if y'all have children, she does work. She works 24/7.
Exactly.
Okay. Even the hours that you're asleep, if you have little ones, you still working 24/7 because you got to get up every 3 hours to feed the baby and whatever else. Okay, when you have a sick child, you getting up. Okay, so you still working. So I still feel like that he should help do something.
Yeah.
Well, you know, of course, you know most men take out the trash. Women ain't touching trash. Okay, unless it's a single parent household. But now I feel like if she works and he works, they both bring home the bacon. Then they both should equally share the duties of keeping the house clean, tending to the kids, washing the clothes, everything.
Right. Because that
Now-
relieves the stress from the both of them.
Right.
You know, you don't want
Right.
to put too much stress on one
Right.
person.
Exactly. Now, I mean, you could argue the point that, okay, well, everybody cleaning. But if something break down, she ain't finna go fix nothing. You know, he fixing. But sometimes you got men that don't do, they're not handy.
Right.
They're not
Because-
handy either. And sometimes
Yeah.
women, we're handy. Because, I mean, I unclogged the sink. I'm just saying.
I mean, you know, then you have some crafty women that put together things, you know, that fix things, you know, that hook things up like electronics and all that stuff, and that's me.
Right.
So, I mean, you know,
I can do that too.
I feel like if, you know, that, okay, if it's a, you know, well, it'll be husband and wife in that situation, and sometimes it's just girlfriend and boyfriend, but if y'all living together, and if he doesn't know how to do those things, and you don't know how to, you know, fix the car, then I feel like, you know, if he knows somebody that can come and fix it and he can pay for it, then he should do that. Or if she knows someone that can come and fix it, and, you know, I mean, I still feel like he should pay for it. I mean, because that's just, the man is the provider. So, I mean, I feel like he should provide the way to accommodate whatever needs fixing because he is the one that provides. If he can't, then that's fine. I mean, but he should still not leave it just up to the woman to try to handle or fix anything.
Right. Now, and that goes back to, I believe, my viewpoint is a man should make sure that his wife never needs another man, and vice versa.
Right.
A woman should make sure that her husband never needs another woman.
Right.
So with that being said,
you brought that up.
Right.
So with that being said, if something happens to my car or anything in the house, I feel like the man should be the one to take charge of that.
Right.
If the car need fixed, the air
AC
conditioner,
went
whatever.
out, exactly.
That should be the man, because then if you're not taking charge to solve those problems, then she gonna have to call another man,
right?
To
do so. And then your man is gonna feel some type of way,
or if your man may not feel no type of way, but you open up those doors for her to need this man, that man. And if she's the one that got to contact the men every time,
right,
and she look good, I mean, you gonna find men hitting on your woman all the time, and you open up those opportunities. I mean, so that just goes back to, you should make sure that your woman doesn't need another man. So be that man. That don't mean that you have to be Mr. Fix It everything.
Right.
You just be the person that solves those problems. When she lets you know, okay, well, baby, my car doing this or this, whatever. Okay, you solve that problem. She coming to you.
Right.
You solve that problem, and vice versa. Because when you hungry, if she don't cook nothing,
or make sure you have a meal,
right? That's
or unless you're gonna do it yourself. But if you being that man that she needs. And she don't need nobody else, then then she needs to be that woman that you need. So when you get hungry, then she gonna be happy to come fix you something to eat. Guess what? If she don't, you're gonna be looking like, well, damn, let me call my mama, or let it work.
Okay, right. That's what I was going to say.
Right.
So it was a situation that I've heard of, to where this woman wasn't, her husband felt like she wasn't doing what he needed her to do, make sure he had lunch, food and stuff. So he started cheating. He started,
probably started cheating somebody at work. They brought him some extra food.
Right.
Yes.
Women are very crafty when it comes to sliding into a man's comfort zone. Trying to get him out of his comfort zone and trying to make up for what his wife or his woman is not doing at home. We are very crafty at doing that. Yeah. And men, a lot of times they are, blind to what that woman is trying to do. Right. They don't see it as, okay, she's trying to, come in and cause conflict between him and his wife. He just looks at, she's just looking out for me, and then a lot of times they start having feelings for that person. Right. They start talking about what the wife is not doing at home, or what their woman is not doing at home, and and then she's like, okay, why you ain't got no food today, and then she, it's just that she's manipulating him, trying to get him to see that she's the better person, and so that's how a lot of work relationships get started. In the same way with men, when they see what you lacking in your household, they do the
and
same.
what your husband not doing. Just like, if your wife got to take her car to the mechanic and she the one taking it all the time, the mechanic gonna be looking like, oh, well, where your husband?
Right.
Where's your man?
Okay. And
they
they will
must don't
ask.
have one.
Yes.
And they do
Are you
ask.
married?
They do ask.
Yes, they ask, are you married?
Right. Even though they see a ring on their finger, they still will ask you.
Right.
Are you married? I'll never see your husband.
Yeah, you
I'll
always
never
bring your
right.
car.
Exactly.
Right.
They will ask.
Right, and when I had the car trouble the other day, the guy that fixed my car, he was like, so do you have a boyfriend or a husband or a daddy or somebody that knows about cars? And I was like, okay.
And that was his way of trying to find out, okay, well, I can move on.
Let me slide on in. Why I fit in?
I hope not.
Okay. That's only when they're not attractive.
When they-
and
yeah,
it's like, okay, this ain't nobody I would want to be with.
Right. Okay.
So
So
yeah, chime in, y'all.
Yeah.
Drop your comments, hit the like button, share, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
If you like what you hear,
yes,
if you
and
like
tell
these
us what
discussions.
you think your roles would be. The best roles a wife or a husband should play,
Mhm.
and should they both, equally share a household responsibility.
Right.
Okay, so the last topic is I saw this post, and I'm not gonna say all of the words because it is a bit explicit. So it says, so y'all think the same old male parts over and over and over just keeps us content?
The same old male parts.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
over and
Over
over.
and over. Okay.
I say male parts,
Well,
so-
genitals. we
Yeah.
say.
So don't even try nothing else. So y'all don't even try nothing else
Mhm.
to make us, happy in so many words. But we have to put on lingerie, do special activities,
Mhm.
learn new tricks,
Mhm.
bring a friend.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, we're getting the same old male part
Mhm.
and attitude.
Right.
Then you have the audacity to cheat
Mhm.
because you're not excited anymore,
Mhm.
or because we gained weight,
Mhm.
or
you want the
something, or you
new.
just want something new.
Mhm.
But if we go cheat,
Mhm.
we're ungrateful
Mhm.
and all kinds of names in the book.
Mhm.
But we can't say, "Oh, you don't do it for me anymore. You don't excite me." And she said, "With your ashy feet." Blah blah blah.
So
So
the same old wood. Okay.
Right,
Same
right,
old
right,
wood.
Uh-huh.
But they get tired of the same cat, but we can't
Right.
get tired of the same wood. That's pretty much what
Right,
you're saying.
right.
Okay. Mhm.
So my take on that is, yes, people do get bored. We get bored too. So in so many words, y'all expect us to put on whistles and bells and do tricks and
Boy, dude.
everything to please you all.
Right.
But we
To make
would
it
like-
exciting for you.
Right, we would like some of you to do something to keep it
Right.
spicy in the
Exactly.
bedroom.
Right. You
Or
don't have to
the
bring a
relationship
friend,
spicy.
you know,
no
but
friend.
right, you don't have to bring no
Right.
friends, but we want you to, like most men like for their woman to get up and dance for, put on a little show for them.
Right.
We like that too.
Right, right.
You know,
I'm
you-
gonna get some wine.
Okay. We like our men to dress up in some nice looking boxers or boxer briefs, be oiled down and just walking around flexing your muscles and stuff, and and maybe, putting on a show with a guitar, even if you don't know how to play it, you got one or whatever, and just get a broom and act like you're playing the guitar and,
Right.
dancing and singing, lip singing or whatever.
Right.
That's something that's very sexy and gets us into the mood and wants us to feel excited about it, or either planning romantic trips without us
Right.
knowing,
Right.
just role playing or
Right.
planning romantic dinners at home, cooking for us, cooking dinner with
Right.
candlelight dinner.
Right.
That's something that's nice that you can do as well. You don't have to necessarily spend no money, go out and spend money.
Right.
If you're just doing something at home, get rid of the kids if you have kids,
Right. Get rid of
and just have little rose petals and
Light
run
the
a bath
fireplace.
water, light the
Yeah.
fireplace,
Yeah.
have her some wine, some bubbly or something, just have her a nice cooked meal, something like that. Or
Right.
if you don't know how to cook, get her favorite meal, set it up on the table on the plate,
Like
and have
you
some
cook.
candles.
Right.
I mean, well, she know he didn't cook if he
Right.
don't know how to cook, but
Right.
But those are the type of things that we like, that women like. And I mean, what would you like?
Now we're gonna let Mickey go.
Okay, what would you like?
I've already discussed what I would like. I would like those things. Role play, get a room. Just and me not having to tell you.
Right,
You know,
right.
that's the whole
That's the
point.
main thing.
We don't want because we don't tell you when we go to Victoria's Secret and
Right.
you come home. Ta-da! We don't tell
Exactly,
you. So
exactly.
it's the element of surprise.
Right.
Yeah, just not doing the same routine all the time.
Right.
You know, you have to get out. Don't get too complacent in the bedroom. You know, you want to be spontaneous.
Right.
Cause I mean that boredom. You know, you're not gonna have a drive.
Right.
If you bored. And but the topic was
they're getting tired of the same time, and
yeah.
he cheats
Yeah.
because he wants something new, or because he's just bored in the bedroom or whatever.
Yes, I really don't really have that much to say about that. Cause I mean I don't really have that much to say about that. But just keep it keep the fire burning
keep the spice going
by not getting complacent, having fun in the bedroom.
Right.
And just, like I said, not making it a routine where it's the same time all the time. You got to wait till you go to bed.
Right.
Sometimes you need to change the scenery, go get a room. You might have this wonderful, lovely home.
Right.
You got your nice bedroom and everything, but sometimes you need to go get a room. And when you go get
Especially
a room,
when you have kids.
right? And when you go get a room, it still don't need to be like the same that you would do it at home.
Right, exactly.
Date. Do it like you would if this is your first
time.
day out. Your first
Right.
date where y'all finna get busy.
Right.
Treat her like it's your girlfriend.
Right.
Or a mistress if you want it. If that's that type of thing
Right.
is fun to some people. You date your wife.
Right. Exactly.
Date your husband. So like I said, don't go get a room
And
you still the same
Right.
two husband
Right.
wife, and it's the same that
Okay,
you would
we're
do
gonna
at
get
home.
in the bed under the covers.
We're gonna get in the
and
bed
just,
under the cup.
no. Start feeling on each other. No.
Because that defeats the purpose. It's still gonna be
Right.
boring. It's
Exactly.
just boring in a different room.
Exactly.
So just spice it up.
Right.
Date each other.
Play some
role
music.
play.
Light
You
some
ain't gotta
candles.
be.
Do something that you don't normally do at home.
Right.
Right.
I mean, if you like watching porn and that's what gets you excited, then play some porn. If that's
I
what,
just
that's
got
what you like.
something that's popped in my head. Like, you send the kids out as soon as she come home. As soon as she walk in the door, you know what I'm saying? Just
Right,
get started,
right, exactly.
That's you don't have to leave the house. You just the excitement of surprising.
And
You
in
know,
different areas.
right.
Yeah, she wasn't ready for it. So
Right.
There you go.
You know, like how they do in the movies. You
Right.
like, yes.
Or when you go get that room, go down to the jacuzzi. One of y'all go down first, and then the next one
Exactly.
come like you, some random person
right.
come to
Role
get that
playing
role
again.
play. Like I said, just
Exactly.
don't get complacent.
Right.
Because that's where
that's
what
when it
opens up
leaves
the door.
open the doors for people to
Seek
get
outside
idle
relationships,
and
right.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, y'all. This was all three of these topics was really
Good.
good.
Yes,
Thank
they
you,
were.
Mickey. Kudos. You brought us some good topics. We didn't even use MSM this week.
Okay.
But yes, if y'all like that topic, chime in, drop your comments, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and tell us your thoughts in regards to getting with the same wood or the same cat and getting bored and trying to spice it up and whatever.
And the R. Kelly situation, I mean, how do you feel about leaving your children with older men? And what was the other topic?
It was roles and the
Yeah,
relationship.
the relationship roles as far as
Oh, yeah,
households.
Gender roles.
Yeah,
in the
gender roles
relationship.
in the house. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. And again, Happy New Year. I wish all of you a prosperous 2019 with great health,
Yes.
wealth,
Yes.
love,
Yes.
and laughter.
Yes.
Okay.